podcast scene. There we go. And let me pull the Audacity. All right, on three?
Yep.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Yo, welcome. This is We Don't Know What We're Talking About. This is the show with real news, bullshit opinions. It is a collection of unneeded thoughts and opinions. I am your host, Brian Davis, a.k.a. Mr. Bad. Here with me, as always, is my co-host, Jacob Wolf, a.k.a. the Wolfman.
How's it going, guys?
Jacob, fucking say hello. Have some enthusiasm
No,
about it. God damn.
Don't fucking tell me
Jesus.
how to greet the people.
Just fucking say hello, like nicer, like that you're happy to be here. Just do it.
Hi, guys. What's
Thank
going
you.
on?
That's all I fucking wanted.
Fuck you.
It's a late night show.
Fuck the people.
It's gonna be a quick one. I am also sick. Jacob knows. I haven't been feeling good. My wife is also now sick. She does not feel good.
And my wife is sleeping on the couch.
Me and Jacob are gonna smack you in the mouth with these fucking 4 topics. But before we do that, Jacob, please quickly tell them where they can find us at.
Yeah, so as you all know by now, if you've been listening to the show, the best place to find all information for Battlefield Entertainment is over at the website, www.battlefieldentertainment.com. Of course, there's also the Instagram, at BadWolfENT. We haven't posted on there in a while. We need to get back on that. The Twitter, which we also don't keep up with as much as we could, is at BadWolfCrew. But if you want some more from us, you can get us at our personal handles. Call me Mr. Bad and Bromo Sapien TV. Both of those will be listed below. Matter of fact, all of this is going to be listed below. If you want to watch the show live, you can go over to www.twitch.tv/BromoSapien, where you can watch us as we record, ask us questions during the show. Don't be a dick in the chat. That's about all we ask. And of course, if you have questions that you want answered without an audience watching, you can also go over and email us at badwolfentertainment910@gmail.com. Bam.
That's the boring stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're gonna get into it. We just got 4 topics today.
Yes.
If Jacob just finished his weekly Wednesday night stream, you guys should go check him out over at Bromo Sapien TV over at Twitch. You're playing NCAA right now. One of the best games. I mean, let's be real. So
Gotta love it.
That's dope. Football talk, dude. The Super Bowl, it was 3 days ago. We're recording this Wednesday. We're recording this a little late. We usually record on Tuesdays. We usually try to record on Mondays, but you know.
Which is really because we try to record on Sundays, and that never works. We're being 100% honest with it.
We were going to record last night, but you had to watch the... Actually, you know what? We'll get to the Super Bowl. We were going to record last night, but Jacob had to watch the State of the Union. And I told Jacob, I said, Jacob, the state of the Union it's fucked. That's the state of it. The Union is fucked.
It's important to watch these things because if some shit goes down, I want to know right off the bat.
Well,
it was a pretty good State
Jacob
of the Union.
Knows.
I will say.
Jacob knows, and a lot of people that know me know, I don't really give a shit about politics. The only time I care about politics is when it has to do with the mistreatment or the advancement of black and brown people. That's really all I care about when it comes to politics. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks about that, but that's just how I feel.
Take it how you will, I guess, on that one.
Yeah. So Jacob, give me your 3 biggest takeaways from the State of the Union last night. Again, I did not watch it because I don't give a fuck about it.
It was a lot of...
I did see that catty bitch do the sarcastic clap.
Yeah, I fucking love that Nancy Pelosi was just behind it the entire time being as sarcastic as possible. I will say there was a lot of, generic for a clap kind of statements, like you do in all State of the Unions. But, I mean, it seemed a lot of just filler, not a whole lot of...
Substance.
That's the word I was trying to find. Thank you.
It's like when you get lettuce on a Taco Bell taco.
It's like, come on, fast food lettuce.
Hey, pro tip, never get lettuce at Taco Bell. It's a filler.
I'm also not a big fan of their potatoes either, but that's just me personally.
Oh, God, you're fucking stupid.
I know you do. I knew you were going to say some stupid shit like that. Like, you
God,
like soggy potatoes in your fucking burrito.
No, I don't get them in the burrito.
Stupid fuck.
No, I don't get the potatoes in the burrito. Cheesy Fiesta potatoes on murder, though.
You know who gets potatoes in the burrito?
Serial killers?
Donald Trump. Anyway, he was He did have a couple lines. I mean, he did a good job of staying on the teleprompter, which we all know
How
whenever
can
he
I make
sticks
this
the
burrito
prompter.
as fat as possible?
This is out of starch. Another one. But State of the Union, he stayed mostly to the teleprompter, which we all know when he does that, his speechwriters are pretty decent, so it's not too exciting. He did a good job of acknowledging women getting voted to Congress, which I liked. Of course, everyone there liked. He did say some stupid shit where he said that if he wasn't president, we'd be in a major war with North Korea right now, which I get it. Like, he's trying to talk good about how he had his face-to-face with Kim Jong-un. He's going to have another one in
I
February.
don't like anything about this guy.
But, I mean, come on. I don't think anyone else would have provoked North Korea as much, and that would also lead to not going to war. So, I don't
I'm
know.
fully convinced, and
He
I
said
could
the
just be
infrastructure
naive.
a lot.
I'm fully
good way.
convinced, and I could just be naive, and that I have like, like, the most belief in our military that I firmly believe that if North Korea tried to attack us, like, we've already hacked their shit, and if they were to shoot it towards us, it would just blow up. And like, but I don't know. Who
I
the
mean,
fuck?
I will say we
I
have
feel like
trained, we have practiced the anti-missile defenses. They're not as good as we would like them to be. But that would also mean that they got to the point where they were able to press the button. And I have a hard time believing that they'd be able to open silos and launch without us knowing. Because we do have eyes on all known silos. I think they launched one from an unknown site within the last 5 years.
Where
I
is
think.
this?
So, North Korea.
Oh yeah, dude. I just
Yeah, we got eyes on silos.
I like to live as blindly as possible when it comes to worldly
So when the end
threats. You know what I
comes,
mean? 'Cause
it's a
just like,
surprise.
dude, it's just like, take me. Just take me. All right? If that's how I'm supposed to die, let it be. I don't want to be warned. I don't want to know about it. Just let it the fuck happen, all
You just
right?
hear the sirens and just fucking accept it.
If these motherfuckers are able to shoot a missile from way over there and kill us, look, that was God's will. All right, what do you want me to do about it? That's God's will.
Yeah, you know what would be pretty cool though? You remember in Call of Duty, one of the Modern Warfares where they
I was gonna say
nuke-
which one. There's like 13 of them.
I know, right? How vague can I make this, please? Where they watch the nuke go off from the International Space Station.
Yes.
Can
Wasn't that
you
Modern
imagine-
Warfare 3?
Yeah, I think it was 3, where they nuked DC. But could you imagine how fucking crazy that would be to be on the International Space Station, just like, huh, there goes a rocket.
All those people are gonna die.
Oh shit! I can feel that from here,
Dude, that's wild. Being an astronaut is wild.
dude. That'd
Think
be
about
so
it.
awesome. That'd be so awesome.
You think it'd be awesome until you're in a fucking
Gravity
shuttle
situation.
with 5 other people, and you just want to fucking kill them all because you're stuck in this small confined space.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why. Well, not one of the reasons, I guess, but one of the things that they're looking into for the first manned trip to Mars is how they can keep these people on the ship to not kill each other on the
I would
300-day
eject
journey.
if there's a child on my shuttle, let me eject myself from the shuttle.
Oh shit! I am not listening to some fucking whiny bitch for 300 days in zero gravity
Wait, that's how long it's gonna take
to get to Mars. Yeah, 300 days.
300 days
300 days.
in a shuttle?
Yeah. Well, you know that the shuttle's not like constantly accelerating. It puts itself on.
I know that.
Okay, I'm just saying like it gets out of
I don't care about the
orbit and just
speed of the
goes.
shuttle or the trajectory of the shuttle. I'm saying you're gonna be stuck in a shuttle
for 300
for
fucking days.
300 fucking days. That's what I'm saying. Fuck all that other shit.
Yeah, you better get that cryogenics going.
Yeah,
Try to take
freeze me.
Try to take a
Fuck.
fucking nap.
Please freeze me.
like fucking Walt Disney up in this bitch.
All I'm saying is,
Oh my god.
if there's a crying child on my shuttle and I have to eject myself into space, that's God's will.
Yo,
That's how it's supposed to go.
all I gotta say is, if NASA, SpaceX, or whoever finally does this first manned mission to Mars puts a child on the first mission to Mars, I'm gonna be so fucking confused. Because the first people to go are not coming back. Guaranteed fucking team. They're not coming back.
They should just go ahead and send old people the first round.
Oh yeah, like no one
Like
under the age of
90-year-old
50
people.
should go. Nah, you need some people a little bit with a little bit of muscle mass left.
No, because if the first trip goes awry, it's like, oh, well, they were going to die anyway.
Well, they signed up for it. Shit.
So nothing in the State of the Union, nothing.
No,
like
nothing big.
popping.
I mean, they mentioned infrastructure a bunch of times. I mean, he tooted his
So he
own
hasn't
horn
said
a
the
little
N-word
bit,
yet.
but not yet.
Oh, god damn it.
Thought we had him.
I wonder what the over-under is on the time until Trump says the N-word.
Oh, you guessed 3.5 years? Yeah, you just came up short.
Oh, God.
Shit,
So
the
let's
Vegas
talk
odds.
about, let's talk about Trump's little fucking fuckboy, Tom Brady, because he's the
Oh,
GOAT
yeah.
of football.
Did he
That's
kiss?
annoying.
Did he kiss Trump on the mouth whenever they saw each other for the
Nah.
meeting there? Or?
I don't know.
He kissed Kraft
Maybe.
on the mouth. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
dude.
Which, I'm not going to say that we have an episode entitled Manlet Boylet, Manlet Boylet.
But I'm
Which
saying
is
we got an episode
directly
titled
talking about Tom
Man
Brady
Lip, Boy
kissing.
Lip. Just saying.
But, I mean, it's kind of weird.
I mean, the dude is literally sucking people's powers out of the mouth. Like, did you see how tired he looked after that game? He needs to go
a
make out with
fucking
the little boy.
Dementor. He's a
pronto.
Dementor. He's a Dementor.
He's got the kiss of death. Motherfucker says he's a Dementor.
And he's
Holy
just
shit.
fucking taking everybody's spirit and soul and talent.
Tom,
He's like a Monstar. A Monstar / Dementor.
Tom Brady is overlooking Looney Tune Land and Azkaban at the same time. He is the GOAT.
Dude, it's just annoying that he's the GOAT. I tweeted about this. It's annoying he's the GOAT because he's from Michigan. And obviously, I'm an Ohio State fan, but fuck. He's not even good. Like, I still can't watch him play and be like, yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I
man.
can see,
I tell you, that Tom Brady.
you
can throw it 7 yards with the best of them.
there's a solid 8 or 9 quarterbacks right now that I came off the top of my head that look better than him.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
Yeah. Like Mahomes. I can't do what Mahomes does. Drew
Like
Brees.
Mahomes
I can't do what Drew Brees does.
who should have been the fucking Super Bowl fucking Chiefs
Shit.
and Saints.
And then you got motherfucking Tom Brady. Yeah, guess what? If you're wide the fuck open 7 yards away from me, I'm pretty confident in my own ability to make that throw.
Yeah, I can make the throw.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, how good are these routes that these kids are running?
It's just Edelman. Edelman is good. Don't
Edelman's
say
an ass.
kids. There was not another fucking receiver who played.
Hogan.
It was
Hogan had a couple catches, and
Not really.
Gronk had some catches. Gronk is at
Gronk had
retirement
what?
age. But
let's keep it real.
I think he had two.
Let's,
I think he had
let's keep
two
it
on a day.
100% real. Let's keep it 100% real. Edelman had like 11 catches that
Yeah.
actually meant
Like,
something.
legit 11 catches.
And Gronk had 1 catch that actually meant something.
Yeah, when he got him down to the one there.
So there was 12 passes caught that actually meant something.
And the
You know what
rest
I mean?
was filler.
Yeah,
Holy
filler.
shit.
It's like Taco Bell lettuce. All right.
Yeah. The New England Patriots are Taco Bell lettuce.
So
Holy shit. Can I just say, though, I did call this game to be exactly the
call
way
it.
it is. Fucking
And we
low
even talked
scoring,
about the game.
Goff not able to get the end zone.
yes.
I mean, come on.
Okay, let's keep it real again. The Rams defense
Yo, they were
showed up to the Super Bowl.
Can you imagine how mad you gotta be, like Sue or Donald on the sideline, thinking I kept the fucking Patriots to
Did
one
you see
touchdown?
Aaron Donald? Did you see Aaron Donald absolutely destroy Tom Brady?
Yes,
Murder him.
He just threw his ass on the ground.
Murder him. I'm glad they didn't call. I'm glad they didn't throw the
Yeah.
flag.
And
That
Tom
would've
Brady
been
didn't even
fucking-
complain. He's like, okay, like you gotta get to me every once in a while. I haven't been sacked in like
Aaron
fucking.
Donald murdered him. I was like,
Just fucking let him
he's
have
dead.
it. God damn. Sue did did the same thing a couple times to Michelle.
Oh my god.
And he's
yes.
Okay, Sue's a dirty player. Sue,
Not that game.
I love him though. I tell you
Yeah.
what, he's like watching Metal World Peace if Metal World Peace was good at basketball. Like,
Well,
God
I mean,
damn.
Ron Artest was good at basketball.
Yeah, metal world peaceful. No.
Okay, so that Rams defense, they showed up to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They were Super Bowl ready.
Goff did not.
I don't know what McVay was doing the night before. I think we all kind of could have predicted that Goff wasn't going to show up.
Yeah. I mean, it's his first Super Bowl. It's his.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. But the fact that Gurley was non-existent.
Well, I mean, now it's come out that he's hurt. His knee is fucked up.
Yeah, but the 1 or 2 yard carries that he had were effective.
Well, he had one for like 9 yards, and that was like a good one. And then after that, he didn't run the ball again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't have any carries. I'm saying, if there's ever a time to play with a minor injury, like a playable injury, the Super Bowl's the time to do it.
But I understand what you're saying, 100%. But for the number one running back in the league to limit himself to those carries, McVay didn't limit him. McVay wanted him out there. So if Todd Gurley is like, yo, I can't run, now it's come out that his knee is fucked up.
Now, do you think that's more of a I don't want to risk my career, or that's a I honestly think that we're better with me not on the field? Because that to me is where is the difference. Like, if you
they weren't better. They weren't better than with him off the field.
So you don't think? So you think
C.J. Anderson wasn't cutting it?
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff wasn't cutting it. They needed Todd Gurley in that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you have Todd Gurley in that game, even if there's stuff in the run, he can catch. Get him out of the backfield. Check down. Let him do the work.
Now, my question is, why did they run more short passes to Cook and let him run?
Goff didn't have it.
He couldn't. He could not find him. The moment he got any pressure on him, he got terrified.
Anything that has to do with, I mean, besides the Gurley not playing, which I don't believe Gurley is the type of player to be like, nah, I'm not going to risk my career. Bro, this is the Super Bowl.
It's his first ever Super Bowl. Like, I can't imagine him not going all out.
He might never see a Super Bowl again, just the way the NFL is set up. You know what I mean?
He
might never see a Super Bowl again.
Chances are he'll get picked up by the Patriots next year. And Super Bowl again.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think he's the type to be like, nah, I'm not going to risk my career for that.
Mm-hmm.
If he could have been out there, he would have been out there.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying is, like, as long as that's the situation where it's like, it's so bad that he thinks that it doesn't make a difference if I'm out there or not, or the team is better to have C.J. Anderson out there. That's what I'm saying.
He's a baller, man. He's a pure football player, and he's the best player on that team.
Yeah, so he knew that his knee was so fucked up.
I mean, you could argue Aaron Donald's the best player, but
yeah, Aaron Donald arguably one of the best players in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean,
but the Todd Gurley thing aside, any problems with that offense that night was Jared Goff.
Oh yeah. Okay, real quick, there was a play where Jared Goff somehow miraculously escapes pressure. Right, rolls out to the far right side.
Offensive line was getting murdered all night.
Oh yeah, they were getting destroyed. They were getting destroyed.
Yeah.
And then has a weird broken Madden fucking physics animation where he's like on a knee taking a helmet to the ball getting spun around like a top. Like, why are you not throwing that ball away? Because that took them out of field goal range too on that drive. They could have been.
He should have thrown the ball away so many times.
Yeah, so bad.
It
was fucking bad. Like you need to realize that too. Like the Patriots defense, they're fucking showing out. Yeah. Like, they were getting to Mahomes, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Best believe they're going to get to fucking Goff. Like, they got to know that going into that game.
I don't know.
They got to know that.
Straight up, McVay was outcoached. I mean, he said it himself.
Oh, yeah.
He was outcoached.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, Belichick has 33 years on him.
Sure.
So,
literally.
Yeah. Like, he's really half the age.
Belichick, his age, yeah. So.
And McVay is going to win plenty of Super Bowls in his career.
He's going to be fine.
He's a fucking coaching savant. The dude's going to be great.
Dude, the power rankings already came out for next year, and the Rams are number 1.
Oh yeah,
they're going to be fine. All right,
they got some experience under them. They're going to get healthy over the season, and if they hopefully this year they'll use less of Gurley, let him stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
see what they did was they did about 75-25 Gurley Anderson. So when the playoffs came around, when Gurley was hurt, Anderson was balling out. He was fresh.
Yeah.
But you need Gurley in the Super Bowl.
Gurley fresh.
Yeah, exactly.
Gurley fresh is more important than C.J. Anderson fresh. We all know that.
And I also think I also think LA has so much faith in McVay now that they've seen like obviously like how much of a genius he is.
Mm-hmm.
That they'll get rid of Goff before they get rid of
Oh
McVay.
God, yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
I think McVay he'll make the assessment. I mean, because Goff got figured out the second half of the season.
mm-hmm.
It's going to come down to whether or not Goff puts the time in.
I mean, we said it. We said it. Once the Saints beat the Rams, that team wasn't the same after that.
Yeah.
That Rams team went from the defiant best team in the league to fifth, sixth, maybe seventh best team in the league.
Like they could have lost. They would have lost to the Chiefs. They would have lost to. Hell, they probably would have ended up losing to the Chargers in that game. The way they were playing.
Yeah.
Just they were not looking good.
Before we move on from football, two things. Any cool commercials? Anything you want to say about the commercials? Do you like any of
The
the
only
commercials?
commercials that I liked were the Pepsi one with Steve Carell because it was kind of making fun of the offense. I thought it was really funny. And the Bud Light one where they're trying to take the corn syrup around. That one got a laugh out of me. Yeah. Which I mean, like, also, corn syrup, I don't give a fuck at this point. But it is a funny commercial.
Yeah.
So I'll give them that.
I just have, like, one quick thought about
the Twilight Zone. The new Twilight Zone. I'm excited about that. You know I'm excited about that.
So, I feel like the Super Bowl commercials were very pandering this year. Like, they were pandering. Yeah.
Everyone had to have a fucking message.
But, which is annoying, but then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, maybe these companies purposely did that because the NFL is so controversial. The NFL hasn't taken really a firm stand on anything. And it's pissed a lot of people off.
And when they do, they change their mind about it.
Exactly. So maybe these sponsors are like, you know what? Let's pander. Let's over-pander to people. Let's make everybody happy.
Yeah, but I think...
Because the NFL's not making anybody happy.
I will say, because...
Even though this is one of the funnest NFL years we've had in probably like 3 or 4 years. Just like game-wise, players-wise, everything like that. But
I think the issue is that these companies know that everybody watches the Super Bowl. Right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're just...
It's the most watched program on TV every single year.
Like, you can't do that during... Like, you can't be pandering like that during a regular Sunday game. Because that's going to... NFL fans, like actual NFL fans, football fans, are going to get annoyed by that, right?
And plus, not everybody watches football every Sunday because your team's probably not on TV.
Exactly. But then, Super Bowl Sunday, you get a lot of people watching that don't give a shit. They just want to have a party. And they have the TV on with
and they're watching those commercials. So they don't care about the game.
So they want to see that pandering ass commercial. They want to see the Chevy cares about minorities commercial.
Exactly.
Like, what?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
whatever.
Whereas like me and you were like, okay, well, fucking give me a joke about beer, please. Like that's what we watched. It's a football game, is what we're thinking. But these companies are seeing it as an opportunity to look woke for a basic ass crowd.
I think it was strategic on all the companies' part because it's kind of like, hey, yeah, we have an ad for the Super Bowl, but we don't really fuck with what the NFL's saying. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't beat women.
Yeah.
We would kneel.
So
my kneelingest truck of all time.
My last little football thing I wanted to say before we move on real quick. It's a hot take. I don't think the Chiefs are going to be as good as they were next year.
Ooh.
I don't think the Chiefs are going to be what they were this year.
Why is that? Yeah, give me a reason. You can't just say it and then not give me a reason.
I feel like Mahomes, it's like a shock factor. He was doing so much cool stuff the first year, but now it's like, okay, we know how this kid plays.
Like Cam Newton style.
Exactly. We know how this we know how this offense operates. He's not going to have the weapons he had last year. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
So
they'll run a few more quarterback spies on him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to be bad, but
they're not going to be dominant.
But think about this. Old boy from Florida State, Buccaneers quarterback, Jameis Winston had a great first year. Had a great rookie year.
And that's the thing is, if you're a good quarterback, you come out, they got no footage on you, you can do some damage.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Jameis Winston did not keep with the program, and that's why he's fallen off.
Mahomes was underrated and overlooked. He's come out, he shows what he is, what he can be, and now they're going to be he's on high alert now. He's on
Oh,
high
yeah.
watch. So I don't think they're going to be. I'm not saying they're going to be bad. They're going to make the playoffs. I don't think they're going to AFC Championship. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you next. If you think they have a shot at making the Super Bowl at all next year.
No, they'll make the playoffs, but they're not going to. They're not. Even if they do make the AFC Championship, they're not going to win it. I don't even give them AFC Championship. I'm not even going to go that far. They'll make the playoffs, maybe a wild card.
I do like that Tom Brady had his private conversation with him after the game in the AFC Championship.
He's a
game.
bitch, dude. I don't like anything.
I think
about Tom Brady. He probably went back there and sucked Mahomes' fucking life force out of him. That's why. That's why Mahomes ain't gonna be as good.
Out with him. The one thing I want to say before we move on, though, or more, I want to ask you: are you with this group that was bored by this Super Bowl, or did you?
I'm not because I played defense when I played football.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was good seeing defense. I mean, we like to see scores. I mean, it's crazy
of course everyone wants to see scoring, but
it's crazy that like that deep pass to Gronk on the 2-yard line. That was like the most exciting fucking thing that happened. You know?
Yeah.
But it's like soccer. But I mean, I don't watch soccer, but it's almost like soccer. You
gotta love every score matters.
You gotta love like the big play. Like that was the big play. You know what I mean? So,
now, for me, it was like this was still a close fucking game throughout.
The Rams were still in it with 8 minutes left in the game.
At no point did I ever feel like the Rams were going to win. But even when they were driving down... I don't know.
There was about 3.5 minutes left, and they were driving, and then Goff threw that fucking interception on, like, the 3-yard line. Like, dumbass.
That's what it's like. I was like... Even when I was watching, I was like, he's going to fuck this up, though. Because when they did that play right before it, and he didn't throw a good pass, I was like, man, if he's not going to throw a touchdown there, he ain't going to throw a touchdown. Then as soon as that ball left his hand, I'm like, why is he going back to the well? But he ain't got the arm strength for it and fucking threw it short. But and then like, you know, at the very end there, I was like, okay, well, it's still a chance here if they get this fucking field goal, Hail Mary. We've seen it happen before. You know, I mean, I'm very shocked that Zerline missed that field goal.
Shanked the fuck
like,
out of it.
Goddamn. I mean, Zerline, he's usually pretty clutch, but
I usually don't blame kickers for the outcome of the game.
If you rely on a kicker to win it, you did something wrong. But also, did you see there was a guy in Vegas that put $250 down on a 400-1 odds that the Rams would only score 3 points?
Yeah.
Could have been me.
Could have been you.
$100,000 bet, man, I tell you.
What else do we got here?
That's a good question. I can't remember. American Football Alliance starts.
We're not talking about the American Football
on
Alliance.
Saturday 8. Let's fucking go. But
you're making that up.
Personally, I'd rather hear a little bit more about Kingdom Hearts. Where are you at on there right now?
Kingdom Hearts.
Let's get into that a little bit. Just give me a quick rundown.
I don't really have a lot to give you. I can give you some. I'm about 8 hours in. I just beat the Toy Story world, which was fucking amazing. It really was. I'm not gonna give spoilers, but you spend a very, very, very short time in Andy's room, and then outside of Andy's house, and then you go to a toy store, and then that's pretty much where like the whole fucking world is in this huge ass fucking toy store.
See, I've seen video of that, so I think I know exactly what goes on.
But it was great. I mean, it's great. It was beautiful. It was crazy to see the Pixar in a game. Because there it is. That is what it was. It was Toy Story. That was the pinnacle of Pixar as a video game. So,
now, was there anything between Toy Story and Hercules?
Well, you don't play Kingdom Hearts, so
yeah, exactly. You know that.
The Disney worlds actually don't fucking matter.
Really?
Like at all.
Like they're not big parts of the story at all.
They're literally Taco Bell lettuce. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If Taco Bell lettuce is not the name of this episode, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore.
It is the interactions between the three main characters and the Kingdom Hearts characters within those worlds matter, but like literally the Disney characters or like the Disney worlds you're in don't fucking matter. They could have made up worlds and made up new characters, and it would be the exact same thing. So,
see, now that's kind of. I mean, like it's interesting. Like I mean,
it's cool how they like mix in the elements of them.
Always like these Disney characters and shit like that. They sell the Disney characters as the big point of the game.
Usually,
so that's interesting to me.
usually when you get into these worlds, it's usually the plot of the movie is mixed in with is like elements of the plot of the movie are mixed in with what you're doing in the game. Is like part of like the story of what's going on. Now this one, the game is so far along that really it's not like that so far. Right now I'm in the Tangled world because I just beat Toy Story. I'm in the Tangled world, and I don't know. But what you asked was if there was anything between Hercules and Toy Story. Usually, after you finish that first world in Kingdom Hearts, usually like 2 or 3 worlds open up and they have battle level recommendations. So then you could just kind of go wherever.
So it's like a it's not really open world, but it's like it's a choose your own path kind of, or when you're going down that path.
And I don't really think they recommend you go past your battle level because I think that's where the story lives. Maybe I don't even know if you can enter the world if your battle level's not that. If I've never tried.
Because you're more of a completionist anyway, so I'm sure you probably make sure you do the lower levels.
Well, as soon as I realized Toy Story was open, I was like, I'm gonna go there. Obviously, I'm definitely gonna go there. That's what I've been waiting for. So
now, I've heard that I heard that battles are actually really easy in this game though too. So I mean, like,
Kingdom Hearts battles are. Kingdom Hearts battles are it's literally XXXXX triangle.
So it's like playing Dynasty Warriors basically, except for Dynasty Warriors.
Exactly, it's very much like that until you get later in the game, and then you have to like chain things together. You have to switch between keyblades. It gets more complex, but I mean, just basic battle, like it's XXXXX triangle, XXXXX triangle. Maybe you have to click square to dodge or circle to jump, but
so it's a bit of a button masher basically.
Yeah, but I mean, if you love the game, you're just used to that.
And you're there for the story anyway, I think, right?
Yeah. The only other thing I'll have to say about Kingdom Hearts is like this game should have came out 7 years ago, and it looks like it feels like it sounds. I'm not gonna say it looks, feels, and sounds like it should have came out 7 years ago.
Because it looks beautiful.
The dialect is 7 years old.
Really? It's like
you know what I'm saying. The dialogue is just it's very like little kiddish, like simple, for how complex the world is, for how complex the story is, for how dark the story is. It's like you're still like, okay, well,
but it's still like trying to do that Disney kid thing where it's like occasionally,
you know what I'm saying. So, the game, I think you asked me the other day, was it worth the wait? I don't know if anything is worth 13 years wait, like, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to like media, like I don't know if it's like worth it. Like I said, this game could have came out 7 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, I cracked myself up with that one.
Yeah, I don't know why you thought that was so funny.
I'm fucking funny, but
like I said, the game could have came out 7 years ago on PS3, and it could have been the most beautiful PS3 game we've ever seen.
Yeah, it seems to be like that's what the consensus is like they didn't polish it that much to the point where it had to take this long. Exactly.
I wish maybe even dialogue branches would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? Give you a little bit more
like something freedom. Like where you can change the story at least. I mean, that's what modern games are about. That's what modern stories games are about at least.
But at the end of the day, this is a Kingdom Hearts game. If you love Kingdom Hearts games, you have to love this game. Because it is what it is. It is just the next iteration of it.
Yeah.
So
it's just more of, basically.
Yeah, exactly. More of.
Gotcha. And I mean, that's like, I love Dynasty Warriors games, but like the new Dynasty Warriors game is not more Dynasty Warriors. It's a different thing, and it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and that's not what Kingdom Hearts is. It's just Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly.
Just way prettier.
Tried and true.
Like way prettier.
No more polygons here, boys.
Yeah.
So I think the last thing we had really was that Anthony Davis.
Dude, it's getting ridiculous. All right, New Orleans, you can't get the whole fucking roster.
Like, just say they don't want him. Like, just say just say we don't want to give him up.
Well, no,
they turned down Kuzma, Ball, like 4 draft picks.
Yeah,
fucking Ingram.
The thing is, New Orleans has to trade him because
or they get nothing.
They get nothing. Exactly.
Yeah, same way it was with like Chris Paul.
So they have
to. They lost Chris Paul.
So now the Lakers came out today and pretty much said like, we're no longer going to battle against ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lakers, we're no longer going to offer anything. You tell us what you want.
Yeah.
And then we'll counter offer that.
Because, I mean, at some point, you get nothing for them. They just tried to give you literally their entire roster.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not going to give you LeBron. You're not going to get LeBron for him.
They just lost by 42 the other night, which is LeBron's biggest defeat ever.
Yeah.
In 17 years of NBA career. So,
well, I mean, everyone just got told they're on the chopping block though too.
True,
so maybe,
but I mean,
that might have part to do with it. Just saying.
But I mean, it's also just, it's hard to say. Most of these kids are young guys. They're in like their first 4 or 5 years in the league. So like, trade rumors, trade talks, or trade rumors, trade talks. Like you can't really let it affect you. Either way, you're still rich as fuck. You're gonna get fucking paid. I mean, it's obviously amazing playing for the Lakers. You get to live in LA. You get to play with LeBron. Like,
I mean, I will say though. I mean, if you're making that kind of money in New Orleans, though, that ain't half bad either.
Exactly.
I mean, you gotta worry about hurricanes, but
at this point, I would love Anthony Davis in LA, but I don't know if the cost is that great.
Also, I mean, like, if you just wait and get him during free agency, like I know they're trying to free up cap space for him by trading for him instead, but I mean they can just trade those players to somebody else for picks if they want.
Yeah, but LeBron doesn't want picks.
Yeah, the only draft pick he cares
LeBron's
about
is
his son.
Let's be fucking real, all right?
What?
LeBron's running the show. He's about to get Luke Walton fired. He's about to get the coach fired.
I mean, LeBron's also at an age now where he's not building a team. He's trying to win what rings he can left, and that's it.
Exactly, and he with no young players. Yeah. Give me guys that have been here. Give me if he gets Anthony Davis and Klay Thompson next year, what the fuck?
Nah, don't even go for Thompson. Go for the Greek Freak. Go for him. Just go for him. Milwaukee will never trade him, but go for it.
You're showing your ignorance, Jacob.
I don't care.
He just signed like a max deal. He's not going anywhere.
I don't care. I want him and LeBron to play together.
Why? They play the same position.
Because it'd be fucking amazing.
It would be useless.
Just two of them.
Two big-ass power forwards out there for no fucking
Don't even put anyone else on the court. Just
LeBron
the two of them.
kind of plays small forward. But...
Play 2v5. Be amazing. I want it.
Anyway.
I fucking want it.
Anthony Davis is better.
I don't know about all that.
He is.
No, he's fucking good. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You don't offer the entire team if he's not that good.
Yeah. I don't know.
I cannot get over it. Like I saw that proposal. Was it this morning or yesterday morning, whatever it was? And my only thought process the only thing I think of was, what do you possibly want for him?
The only player that they didn't offer pretty much was Josh Hart. And that's because Josh Hart's the best shooter on the team. Mm-hmm. So they don't want to get rid of him.
But I mean,
I think they should keep Kuzma personally, but
it sounds like they want a player of Anthony Davis's talent for Anthony Davis.
But that's not how these trades work.
No, I know. I'm saying, but that's what it sounds like.
You have an elite player. I need him. So what I'm going to do is instead of trading one mediocre player for your elite player, I will give you 4 mediocre players. You say yes. You say yes. You ship him. I'm not just talking about for the Lakers situation. This is how trades fucking work.
Mm-hmm.
1 elite player equals 4 mediocre players, and probably a draft pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then, I mean, if you take those 4 mediocre players, obviously that's not going to improve your team as much as 1 elite player does.
But you're freeing up cap.
You freed up cap space, and now you also have trade fodder.
Yeah.
Like you can trade now 3 of those mediocre players for a really good player.
And you're getting picks.
Exactly. Get more picks because the Pelicans fucking need them.
Yeah.
Because if they weren't able to make it work with Anthony Davis, they need to pick up 2 really good players.
And Boogie got out of there as quick as he fucking got there. Now
who's getting Zion though? I mean,
probably the Knicks. Honestly,
the Knicks. You think?
Yeah.
Poor Zion.
I think they have a 14% chance. That's like the highest percentage. I think. Yeah.
I was saying, are the Pelicans in any way near that running? I don't know. I haven't looked at the standings.
No, they're not. I mean, I don't think they are. It's like the Knicks, the Magic.
The Magic are still a thing.
Fucking dude, it's some other teams. It's late. I'm tired. I can't think of them right now. But
What about the Yaz?
no, they're actually all right.
Really? Oh, nice.
I mean, no, they're not all right. They were better last year.
But they're like
I mean,
playoff contenders right now, I guess. Or I
they were
mean,
in the playoffs
the
last
West.
year. But...
What? I mean, the West kind of. I mean, like the Lakers aren't even in it right now, right?
There is a super team in the East that was created today that's going to cause some real fucking havoc. And that is the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh,
who
yeah, I
acquired
saw
Tobias Harris, Jimmy Butler.
Boba? Is that his name? Bomba? How do you say it? Say that guy's
No,
name.
you're talking. No. You're just talking about somebody that's already there. Let me see if I can get this lineup now.
Shit. But yeah, I saw that they got a really good trade there. They didn't give.
I know
too
it's
much
Tobias
for it.
Harris and Jimmy Butler. I mean, well, Jimmy Butler's already there.
Yeah,
but
Butler's there.
I know Tobias Harris is there. So dude, I can't find it. Y'all look it up. The Pacers are. I mean, not the Pacers. 76ers are going to be nasty. All right, that's all you guys need to know.
Yeah, I mean they've been definitely making moves this year.
They're about to be the Golden State of the East.
My only question is whether or not
Except they
Jimmy
can't
Butler
shoot.
can keep his shit together long enough to
Butler,
make a run for it,
Jimmy
but-
Buckets is an elite player.
Oh yeah, he's an
He
elite
just
player,
hasn't-
but he's got an attitude though too. That you gotta
He
deal with.
deserves to have one. He's
You gotta
that
win
good.
first. You gotta win first.
He hasn't been on a squad.
I don't care.
That
You
has
gotta
been
win.
winnable.
You gotta win something first before you are the LeBron of your team. You can't call the shots unless you're winning.
Yeah, he can. He can
Well,
when he's in Minnesota, takes an entire bench team and beats the starting team in practice
That's
by
not
20
that
points.
big of a deal though, because I mean the Stars aren't really playing
By
that
himself.
hard.
No,
I mean
at
it's
that
practice.
point
we
they
talk
were
about
because they were all
practice, not a game.
they
not
all
a game.
hated each other.
Practice.
Yeah, Jig, it doesn't matter if it's practice. If you hate
Yes,
a
it does.
motherfucker, you're not gonna let him bust your ass in practice. You're not.
I don't think they care enough at that level. I honest to
Yes,
God
dude.
do not think Cat cared enough.
It's black people and it's basketball. They care. Trust me.
No, it's millionaires and it's basketball.
It's still basketball. They're still black kids from the hood. It's basketball. It's different.
I don't know. You're just hard pressed to get me to think that what happens in practice has that big of a deal. Unless if they're throwing hands, then yeah, I get it. Like the one to beat his ass. But like if he's just talking
Draymond
shit,
called
I don't
KD a
care.
bitch in practice, and now that team is trash. Think about it. Just think about it.
Okay,
Pride is a hell of a thing. Pride will fuck up a team.
yeah, but that's
And that
that's
is what's
them
happening.
talking. That's them talking. We're not talking about if Draymond had gone out there and beat KD in 1-on-1 at practice, or not even 1-on-1 with some backups at practice, we would not care. The issue is that he also Jimmy Butler then yelled, "Y'all fucking need me," and walked out. He just had an
They
attitude.
do
about
need
it.
him.
Yeah, they
They're
did.
trash.
They really did. They suck now. But what I'm saying is that I don't think him
Bulls were
beating
trash
them.
after he left that team too.
I just don't think him beating them at practice is as big of a deal as everyone's making it out to be. I mean, like,
I think in basketball world it is because that's different. It's not football. It's
yeah,
not.
and you know what? You're right.
It's not getting
I mean,
hurt
I
at
didn't
practice.
play
Getting hurt at
organized
practice.
basketball, so like maybe it's different. But to me, it just doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
All I'm saying is he beat the shit out of them in practice. Screamed, "Y'all need me." He left a
Bounced.
week later, and they haven't won a goddamn thing since.
Yeah, Minnesota. I was really excited for Minnesota because obviously the Timberwolves. I cheer
Draymond
for them.
called KD a bitch and meant it. And Golden State has looked the worst we've seen in 5 years.
Do you think that team's breaking up hardcore at the end of this year?
Oh, that team's done.
Like they're just
It's
like
over.
it honestly feels like they're gonna be left with just Curry and Draymond. Like
Nah,
KD
he's
do-
gone too.
KD doesn't want to be there anymore.
KD's gone.
Clay
Clay's
wants to-
gone, and
Yeah, Clay's
They're not
definitely
gonna-
not going to the Lakers. So
they're not going to give
Yeah.
him a supermax.
yeah.
And he's already said, if you're not going to give me a supermax, I'm not going to go.
Apparently
He'll
KD.
sign a max. He'll sign a max with LA, but he wants a supermax.
Yeah. Apparently KD had some interest in going to New York.
Yeah.
But I mean, and that'd be cool if he matched up with Zion. I mean, they might have an actual chance to make some waves out there. But I don't know. I just don't really have faith in the Knicks from what I've seen in my lifetime.
Nah, they're trash, and they just got rid of Porzingis, dumbest fucking thing on the planet. So
All I know is that as soon as I watch Amari Stoudemire, break his hand. Stoudemire. Yeah, whatever. Stupid Meyer. Motherfucker punched a goddamn glass case for the fire extinguisher, remember? Then he couldn't play?
Nope.
Stupid motherfucker. Anyway.
I'm out, yo.
Yeah, I
Check
got
us
nothing
out.
else to say. Alright, guys, so that'll do it for us. I'm Jacob Wolf. He's Brian Davis. Just remember, you ain't got no shit. Turn your mouth. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, I was hardcore cut that shit. That was like out of nowhere cut it. I didn't even say the rest of the fucking outro.
I kind of like the quick outro because we say all the other shit at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of liked it too, actually. We're going to keep it forever. Episode 40.
Oh, no.
Did you just lose it all?
No. Cancel.
Alright, and thank you to everyone that watched this Twitch and or the YouTube when this goes up. Excuse me. Thank God I held that burp the entire show. Alright, peace.